Hi everyone, my name is Angela Brasser and I'm a National Board Certified Teacher. I work at the Elizabethtown branch of the community college, and I also teach online at Lindsey Wilson College. And today I'm going to talk to you about the Artrage software. This is going to be a really quick tutorial just to get you started with the software, because there's a far more detailed tutorial if you really want step-by-step help. This software is free. There are other versions that do cost a little bit of money. You can get a really nice version of the software for $20 or $40, or if you really want to go wild, you can get a version for $80. And it's simply artrage.com, and it's all the art without the mess. So it's a really cool program. In the past, if you have used Fractal Design Painter, this is a similar program to that. But I find that it's really tailored for the artist, and so it's really intuitive. You almost don't need a manual to use the software. If you want the slow tutorial, which this woman is very methodical, and she will slowly and painfully go through each tool, feel free to check out this link. It's a great comprehensive tutorial, but I don't really have the attention span for that sort of thing. I want to jump in and try to use the software myself. So I'm just going to go over a few things before I actually start using the program for a few moments in front of you. First of all, you have pressure at the top. Pressure is how hard you're pressing the brush or the pencil to the paper. And so you can change this by clicking on the 51% and changing the number, or you can simply click on the dial and it would change the pressure amount. Thinners is grayed out in the free version, but thinner is obviously how transparent your paint is going to be. And then loading is going to be how much color you're picking up on your brush. And again, it works like pressure. You can click on the number or you can click on the dial. Auto clean is a pretty cool function. If you like the auto clean, that means that every time you pick up a new color on your brush, it cleans your brush for you. If you have it off, then you have a little cup of water that you have to rinse your brush in. And so again, it's very intuitive. It's just as you would normally use your own materials. And then of course you have a reset button there if you want to clear your canvas. You have some tools here. Some are grayed out in the free version, which is the version that I'm using. And you have oil paint here, pencil, palette knife, which works just like a normal palette knife would. It does not work if there's nothing on the canvas. You have crayon, eraser down at the bottom, pastel, color, which is like a color picker, like an eyedropper in Photoshop, a pen, and then you have your brush size there, your brush control. You can drag on it, or you can use the plus and the minus. And then down at the bottom, you have your move tool, zoom, rotate your canvas. You have stencils if you like to work with stencils. You can trace if you're using another image, and you can also have a reference image. So if you have a reference image that you want on the screen at the same time, you can load up that as well. Okay, so this is Artrage, and when you decide to open a new painting, it offers you these options. When you initially open it up, it already has the tools out for you. But I wanted to show you there are some things that you can choose, like the size of your canvas and the resolution. For the web, this is fine, but if you wanted to print your design, you're going to want to change that to 300 to 350. There are some preset sizes here that you can use, and you can also create your own presets, which is really a nice feature. And then we have some basic textures for your paper, and you can choose that and then click OK when you're ready. Things that are grayed out here are not available on the starter edition, so you can see we're missing out on some fun stuff here. So this is the basic Artrage canvas, and the canvas stretches through the entire page. Up here we have basic tools, how to open, save, exporting, how to edit layers and resize, do other things, tools, different options with your stencils and things like that. You can also rotate your canvas, which is kind of nice. Help and manuals, the size that you're viewing your canvas. So if you want to not have it take up your whole screen, you can do that. Undo, redo, and of course your minimize and maximize and close buttons over here. These little yellow tabs you can click to hide. So, for the most part, you're not using this toolbar, so you can get rid of it. This is the toolbar that you saw in the PowerPoint presentation. And here are your tools. We have oil painting, and you can mouse over. Anything that lights up is something that we can use. Here's your brush size. And again, over here, you saw this toolbar. Some of these things like references are not available to be used. And I have my auto clean off, so you can see my little water, and it makes a cute little noise when you use it. These are your layers, and they work just like as if you had a few transparent sheets of paper. Those are layers, and so the bottom layer is the bottom sheet of the paper, the top layer is the top sheet, and you can have many different layers. A general thing about layers, no matter which program you're using, is that the eyeball will hide the layer or show the layer, which is kind of nice. And then your color picker is so easy to use. You can simply click around, drag the bubble if you want, and find the color that you would like. And again, with all of these tools, we can just put them right away. So I'm just going to do a few things here because I know you're going to want to go install the software and play. But with oil paint, it really looks like oil paint. And once you get some on there, you can actually use your palette knife to scrape it around. And it's very realistic. If I don't clean my water and I choose a new color, it will blend automatically. I have to actually click the water before I click a new color if I don't want it to be mixed. So you have these tools, and you simply click on the tool, click and do what you want to do. You can change the size of your brush very easily. You can change medium very easily, and you can tilt the pencil so it's as if you're using the side of the pencil more. You could use more pressure. You can see the differences that happen here. I don't use these tools very often, but you might find if you're someone that likes to move your canvas around a lot, you may do that. I'm also not a big stencil person, but there are some pretty cute stencils if you want to do speech bubbles, or you want to do something that's for the holidays. And again, these are grayed out because they're not able to be used in this version. So there are a lot of fun things in here. Now, there are also some tools that we don't have access to. One of those is the glitter tool. And I know some people, I won't name them, in KYAEA that would love to have this glitter tool. It's pretty cool, and you can see it on the tutorial. I bet it'll cause some of you guys to buy the full version. So anyway, I think with that, I'm just going to let you go play. And please do go back to that full tutorial and skip around, look at what she's doing. It's interesting. But simply, click and play. I did forget to talk about the picker here. Now that we're on blue, if I really love this green, which I don't, let's do the red. I can click here and instantly that color comes back. So I don't have to mess around trying to figure out what color was that, where was it. I can just simply choose this little dropper and click on any color, and it will now be loaded into my color picker over here. So load the software on your computer, play, have fun, and please do email me if you have questions or if you want to share your artwork. I'd love to see what you're doing. So thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.